I wanna move, I wanna groove, so I can lose any trace of the blues, and I don't care who's ever there, but just beware. I tear it up like a bear, I rock the club, I push and shove, and then we love, until we both get enough. I like to rule, nobody's fool, I'm Metroicon, I kick it down like a mule. Give me the I just want to rock this town tonight, and take it down on the dance floor, from the dusk until the morning light. I want more. Give me the I just want to rock this town tonight, and take it down on the dance floor, from the dusk until the morning light. I want more. When I'm getting down, I rule this town, I'm rolling now. When I rock this crown, I come undone. Second to none, I'm number one in the category of fun. Walk through the door, no time before I hit the floor, and then I call for more. I feel the heat down to my feet, don't feel complete until I rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. I just want to rock this town tonight, and take it down on the dance floor, from the dusk until the morning light. I want more. Give me the I just want to rock this town tonight, and take it down on the dance floor, from the dusk until the morning light. I want more. I just want to rock this town tonight, and take it down on the dance floor, from the dusk until the morning light. I want more. Give me the I just want to rock this town tonight, and take it down on the dance floor, from the dusk until the morning light. I want more. I just want to rock this town tonight, and take it down on the dance floor, from the dusk until the morning light. I want more. I just want to rock this town tonight, and take it down on the dance floor, from the dusk until the morning light. I want more.
And we are live. Both of us. Malikite?
All right, I unmuted myself then.
That's a good thing. I don't know. Your singing probably was really good since you were mouthing it correctly.
No, I knew the song.
Yes, it gets stuck into your head quite frequently. It's
What's
really
up, everybody?
easy to
How y'all
do.
doing tonight?
How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful.
That's awesome. So, I figured we get right into it because we have a full night tonight with everybody coming on the show. So I thought I would get you in because you also have a show to do, and I know you got to eat. So
I do have a show to prep for, but you know, we wanted to come on and talk about meets that are happening, so that's why I'm here.
So, let's get started. I will post links if you want to talk about Howling Vapor.
Sure. So I opened up my store about a month ago. So I figured a month being open, it's now time to have a meet and greet. So we're going to have a little get-together this coming Saturday on the 5th. It's going to run from 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock in Newport Richey, Florida. So if you guys are in the area, come out, check us out, have some food. I'll be doing some giveaways, cloud competitions, and just having a blast with it.
Are you going to be in this competition?
I won't be in my own competition. No.
Oh, okay.
I'll be doing the giveaway, so it wouldn't be fair.
Do you have any rules?
Basic rules are fresh cotton, fresh drip, not 100% VG.
Okay. Well, what does the winner get?
What's that?
What does the winner get?
The winner is going to get one of these,
Ooh.
which is a copper pin.
Yes. Okay, I got a stupid question because I'm new to those Panzers, kind of new. I know the Black Hawk.
Yeah.
Is that like the same, or is Black Hawk just the black version?
It's just the black version.
Oh, okay. I think we all wish we were there. Hey, Noah. Hey, Fox. Yeah, I know. Hey, Celtic, by the way. Same, just the same.
Yeah, it's just the same, just a different color. And I haven't decided whether it's going to be a copper one or a stainless one. I have both. So
Nice.
I'll leave that up to whoever wins.
Oh, nice. So they have a choice. That is awesome. So tell me the address where you are located for those that might be in the area.
We're located at 4209 Little Road, Newport Richey, Florida.
And your hours?
Our hours that we're open is actually for weekends it's 7 to 9 Friday and Saturday. We're closed on Sunday. During the week it's 7 to 7.
Wow. Awesome. Now, the thing's ready. So, you were also wanting to talk about Vapapalooza.
Vapapalooza, big meet happening in Atlanta, Georgia, and that's going to be on August 15th and 16th. So right now we are 46 days away from that one. This is the second annual Vapapalooza. It supports Wounded Warriors Project. It's at the Airport Hilton in Atlanta. Hours that the event's going to be open is from 2 till 9 on both Friday and Saturday.
So, how many vendors do you have? Or is this going to be like a vendor thing, or is this going to be more like a wholesale thing?
This is more for vendors and attendees. It's not really wholesale. We have 40 tables that are already sold out. And there are options for somebody that wants to come in with a vendor's pass to hand out free samples or things like that.
Cool.
So definitely 40 vendor tables altogether. We've got things like the $10,000 Blue Sapphire Zen Pravari that's being raffled off. We have the Roast of Vapor Joe happening. We have Sumo Suit Wrestling that's going to happen between me and Vapor Kurt.
I think that's going to be very interesting.
On top of that, we got a big RBA room, so we'll have rebuild room going on throughout the day.
Mhm.
I've got the Vape Militia is going to be coming in to say a few words and to have some advocacy during the days, which is
Right.
great. So good time all around.
Awesome. So what about the food? I always ask about the food because we always talk about vaping gear, we talk about food, and usually sex. So, so for the food, is there gonna be like food trucks, or is there gonna be food courts, or is there gonna be?
The Hilton has a restaurant on site, so they're primarily both food and they have a bar. So you've got food and drink.
Nice. So kind of like Bash or.
Now, as
one of
far
the
as my
places.
meet next weekend, I'll have food and drink catered in.
Well, it sounds like it's gonna be a fun time. I wish I was gonna be down there. I wish I was everywhere at all these meets to go to. They're so much fun, or they sound like they're so much fun.
I wish you could make Vapapalooza.
Well, I would like to. One day, maybe. Since you said this is your second year, I figure one time I'll get there if you continue to do this.
It is, and it's going to be an annual. Every year, we're hitting the second year, and we're already planning for the third.
For some of those people that always ask, did Demetrius or Phil or Grim or anybody talk about stopping in?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
All
yes.
the above.
Nice. See,
And of course, we have Vapor Joe and his crew coming in as well, because we're roasting him. So.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, what would a roast be without the host that's getting roasted?
Exactly. And then, of course, we have Zen. He's also going to be there.
Mike is really awesome.
He is. I love Mike to death.
He gives such good hugs, too. At least from my
I wouldn't know about
standpoint.
that. I didn't go up and get a hug.
Well, I do. I get hugs from everybody. But
I can picture it.
yeah, I bet you could. Anyways, well, I will let you get ready for your show if you want to, but I wanted to be able to give you that chance that you could get people to come, so make sure y'all go if you're in that area. Head on over to the Howling. Vapers.
Well, thank you very much for letting me come on and talk about it. Y'all have a great night.
You too, and I'll see you later.
Alrighty.
Bye, hon.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for joining. So, that was Malikite. For those of you that did not know, I wanted to make sure that I got him in and then out of here so that he can eat, because I know how busy all the hosts can get. So I wanted to give him some time to talk about what's going on. So how is everybody tonight? I didn't get a chance to say hey, whatnot. So again, hello guys. Hey, why don't y'all go fluff? Can everybody hear the music? Is it good? Is it loud? Is it not loud? Sorry, I'm in my... Hey, Todd, how are you? So, Malikite, thank you again if you're still in the room. And Celtic, I'm glad you are well. And it was so nice to see you yesterday. I mean, I did a surprise. Poof, hey! I stopped in to see you. I went to see Wally over on Outcast Vaping as well. And then I came over and hung out with my family on VapeNet. So, thank you, Jim. I did not see that. How are you, Jim? Yes. I guess if I could do it, I don't know. I might be able to do a share screen, but it probably wouldn't be a good share screen right now. Hey, Kyle, how are you? I was going to do, you know, and Jim, I was planning on actually getting the picture when you were talking about the picture, and I was going to put it in the screen so that I could have that taken care of. But I got busy. We have people here I have people at the house that are actually using my garage to work on the car. And then my nephew came by too to say hi. So it got super crazy. Hey, vaping Chippy. Well, thank you. Well, it was nice to see you for a second. And yes, Todd. Oh, Todd, I think I know who you might be. Are you the machinist over there at the shop? I wish I could see my whole screen. Okay, you guys are really freaking talkative tonight. So I guess what I'm going to do is bring in my next guest, since we have a lot of people tonight in the show. Next I will be bringing in, and he disappeared, but I'm going to bring in Noah. And he has a call to action. There is something that's getting ready to happen there in Georgia, and I wanted him to come on and discuss it. And the more that I am aware of certain meats, and it's hard to do just meats, but I like to get some of you guys that are in the areas to also know what's going on in the community. And this, I believe, is the Georgia group. And I have not been formally introduced to Noah, but Noah is part of the North Atlanta Vape Squad, and it's called the One Last Stand. And when he gets in here, I will have him talk to you more about that. And while we're waiting for him, I guess we'll sit here and bullshit. And if it doesn't work, oh well, tits up. Shit happens. I know, I bet you are. And I am sorry. You know, and it did this to me the last time, Jim, is when I was, last week when you guys were broadcasting, I ended up having to refresh the screen to even know if I needed to go live. And I didn't realize it until it was up there for a long period of time, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe they're done broadcasting or not. If you had not said clear last night or this week, I would have been screwed. What is this? Oh, is this? Yes, that one. No, that's the blurry one. There's another picture of us that's even better. But that is a good picture. We take good pictures. What can I say? So, can you guys hear the music? I missed that part. And have a good night down. Oh, you already left. Todd. I keep saying Todd. I'll turn up the music some. Well, hello, Noah.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. How you been?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
Yeah, well, we'll keep saying this back and forth. Doing great! Actually, I'm super busy, but I'm sure you're super busy. I wanted to, let me switch screens and get you on here so everybody can see you. Hey, Metro. Hey, Kyle. Okay, so you guys can hear the music. I hope you guys can hear Noah. Noah, I have some links that I'm going to put in the room for North Atlanta Vape Squad, as well as the event that was posted. And maybe you can tell people about it.
Sure, no problem. Can everybody hear me okay? Just real quick. Having a bit of technical difficulties, as always.
No, I hear you great. Yep, and
Right.
everybody's saying that they hear you. So,
Alright, perfect.
fill us in.
Alright, so my name's Noah Richardson. I am one of the 3 original founders of the North Atlanta Vape Squad, and I'm kind of in charge of it at this moment. A couple of our founders are actually taking a break for a while, but North Atlanta Vape Squad is the, as far as I know, the largest vaping group in North Germany. And a little bit about what's going on right now. I live in Forsyth County. North Atlanta Vape Squad was actually started in Forsyth County. And for those of you who don't know, the first 2 e-cig stores in Georgia actually started in Forsyth County.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It kind of boomed from there. So we're very protective of Forsyth County because if they can hit us there, they can hit us anywhere.
Right.
But we got word, North Atlanta Vape Squad, from Matt Wellman, who is the founder and owner of Steam Cigs. Used to be called E. A lot of people are familiar with his work. He does great pipes. Just a little shout out to Matt.
Oh, yeah.
But he clued us in on a proposed ordinance for this upcoming e-cig regulation. And we looked into it, and at first it didn't look that bad. They just wanted to ban it in public buildings like the library. It actually came out of someone leaving the library, and most people know if you're going to use your common sense, you're not going to use your e-cig in the library. That's just common
courtesy, too, yeah.
Absolutely. So when we heard that, we were like, okay, that's probably a good idea. We attended the first meeting, kind of their workshop, and when we got there, we were very disturbed. They ended up talking about sign ordinances for about 2 hours and spent maybe 10 to 15 minutes on e-cigs. All of the talk on e-cigs was very negative. It was like they didn't know what they were talking about, and at that time they didn't. There were a few things said. One of the commissioners said to the other, "Does this even help people?" And the other commissioner, Cindy Mills, and yes, I will quote her on this, said, "No, it doesn't. It does not."
Did she have proof? Did she back it up with any studies or anything like that?
Whatsoever. There was no physical evidence during that meeting. So over the next 2 weeks, they set a date for a public hearing. And over the next 2 weeks, we found out that they were going to classify it as a tobacco product, which, as everybody knows, is not a good thing. So we were okay with the initial regulation of not being allowed to vape in public buildings. That's obvious, and it's something that's needed. But the way they worded it in the ordinance would have given them all sorts of availabilities to things to the industry in Forsyth County. Because once you classify it as a tobacco product, there's really no going back. But once we heard that, North of the Vape Squad, partnered with a few stores, Awesome Vapor in Forsyth County, Rock and Roll Vapor in Forsyth County, Steam Cigs in Lawrenceville, and we all kind of got together and discussed what should be done. We ended up sending, using customer base of stores, we ended up sending over about 1,000 emails to 5 of the Board of Commissioners over the next 2 weeks. Unfortunately, I was not able to attend the first public hearing due to the fact that I was at World Vapor Expo, but I've watched the footage, and from what I've heard, we did really well. All the evidence supported us. No one spoke against what we were saying. Everybody spoke in favor of pro e-cigs, that it does help people. And the one thing that we wanted to really get out, I'm sure you've heard of the I'm Proof movement that Vapor started.
Oh, yeah.
And that's something that we really pushed. Stephen Bryant from Forsyth County, works at Awesome Vapor. He is one of the original founders of NAVS as well. And he got up and said, listen, guys, I am 19 years old. I smoked for a very long time, and e-cig saved my life. I work in this industry. I help people every day, and the effects that I've seen are astronomically good. It's just ridiculous how much good you see when you work in a vape shop. But he said there's a little saying around the vape community, and of course they didn't know anything about this, but it's that I'm proof. And that's something that we really pushed at the hearing. And by the end of the hearing, we had 4 people speak. Everybody did really, really well. The commissioners actually listened, which was great. And by the end of it, they were like, okay, we get it. We understand. You sent us a ton of material. We're going through it. We get it. We listen. And they have decided that they are not going to declare it as a tobacco product, which is a huge win for us.
Oh, God, yes.
Yeah. Really great. Hey, Celtic. Sorry, I'm just now seeing chat. But this upcoming hearing, this is the second hearing, and hopefully it's going to be the last. We're calling it around North Atlanta Vape Squad One Last Stand.
Right.
Due to the fact that we don't want them to ever try this again when it comes to regulating it as a tobacco product. And it'll also kind of shine a light to all the other counties and communities. Mm-hmm. Before you do this, you might want to look at what happened in Forsyth. So on July 3rd at 5 o'clock at the Forsyth County Administration Building, we are going to go out in force. We are going to have as many vapors that we can get in that building. We're not all necessarily going to speak. It'd be ridiculous to have 100 people speak on an issue already. But one thing specifically that I would like to do is either myself or have someone do this, but I want someone to go up to the front and say, listen, I am a representative of the Forsyth County vaping community. I'm proof, and I just want to address one of the things that was said earlier during these proceedings, which was that these don't help people. And then I want someone to turn around and say, if you've been positively affected by vaping or electronic cigarettes in general, please stand up. And I want that entire room to stand up.
That would be so cool.
And the great thing about that is this is all public record. We can share this everywhere. If this goes according to plan, we will have material to throw at any state, at any county to say, listen, this is what happened here. Do you really want this to happen there?
I think that it would be awesome, though, that if you updated the vaping militia on something like this. I don't know if they actually have some of that, but if what you're saying, with what you have already accomplished and what is about what you guys are doing, I know that we can work together to show, the rest of the cities and the counties and the states what that this is, because New York is come down on this big thing right now about banning stuff, and the next thing you know, they all left for their summer vacations or whatnot. But
absolutely, that's what I found funny. We actually discussed that during one of our meetings. We were talking about New York, and we were telling people in Forsyth County about what was happening in New York, and they were like, are you kidding? I'm not sure if you know all the details, but their politicians actually wanted to ban e-liquid as a whole.
Yes.
Like, just completely gone.
Yes.
So Forsyth may not look like a big deal compared to what was happening in New York, but the New York Vapers, and I'll give a shout out to Russ Wishaw.
Hell yeah.
They destroyed that, absolutely annihilated it. And then they were like, okay, we're done. We're taking a break.
Right. They're like, no, we don't want to deal with this shit now. Let's just go on our break and we'll come back and figure out what to do. So I don't know. I hope that they win what needs to be won.
Absolutely. What's funny to me is just the amazing outpouring that we've had from other people. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. I was talking to Nick Green, Graham Green, for those of you who don't know, he's a buddy of mine, and we were talking on Facebook about a couple things, and it's funny, but someone made a hate page about North Atlanta Vape Squad and myself because we recently revised our rules to not allow advertising, so I guess some people were mad, but we were initially talking about that, but something he said relation to what was going on with Nabs was just great. I want to read that if I can pull it up. Let me see. Grim Green, there we go. Okay, so this is what he said. We were talking about the obviously the hate page, but also there was a store in Forsyth County, and I'm not going to name names because that's rude, but they were concerned by the fact that we were so up and at it about this. They were concerned for their business, and they were acting as if advocacy wasn't important. And so this is what Green said. Haters are going to hate, but results don't lie. Keep on doing what you're doing.
Sorry.
So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yes.
That we got.
Oh, you're chopping up.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Go ahead.
I know, it's getting choppy on your end. And it's like, oh, what are you trying to say?
Yeah, sorry,
But
I'm lagging. But just in a generalization, yeah, July 3rd, 5 o'clock. If you're in the North Georgia area, we would love to have you there. Obviously, we're going to ask that you don't vape in the building, considering that's what this ordinance started out. But Amanda Sanford, the owner of Awesome Vapor, has given us permission to kind of have a celebration afterwards back at their shop, Vapor. It's at 359 Canton Road. I'll type that in the chat. But
Okay.
after, we're just going to hang out, have a good time, enjoy the fact that we won. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But I appreciate you having me on the show, definitely.
Well, I appreciate you being here, and I will tell Nick, never mind. I was just going to try and grab Nick in, but he's not responding right now.
Yeah. And it's funny that you had Malikite on a minute ago because I'm actually on the board for Vapapalooza, so...
Awesome!
Yeah, we're very excited about Vapapalooza. North Atlanta Vape Squad's going to be a big part of that when it comes to volunteer force. But yeah, we're going to have a ton of people out for Vapapalooza. I'm very excited to see Malikite.
I'm jealous.
So we'll see what happens.
I'm jealous. I need to fucking have a tornado and take me out east, so I can go and party with all you guys.
Absolutely. It's going to be a great time. You definitely can.
Well, I want to see lots of pictures. Believe me, I want to. There's no doubt about it. I would come to any and all the vape meets if possible, but work is work. It is what it is. So I got to work to make ends meet around here since it's just me now. So, but the one place that I always go is Vape Bash. I will be at Vape Bash next year. As soon as they announce it, I'll be on the horn, getting my room and everything.
It's funny. I've been in this industry for a pretty long while now, but World Vapor Expo was actually my first big event, so I'm kind of excited to head up to Bash and a few of these other meets this year. So I'm very...
Well, hopefully one day we will get to meet and I'll be able to give you a big hug.
All right,
But
sweet.
thank you for coming on to the show, and I hope that this is a huge success for the day that you guys are getting together for the event on July 3rd at 5 o'clock.
Absolutely, and thank you for pumping it up. It's very good to know that we are being heard out there in the vape community, other than our little circle. But thank you very much for having me on the show, and we'll talk soon.
Take care, Noah, and thank you again for coming.
Thank you.
Bye, hon. That is awesome. I cannot believe, hey Paula, I cannot believe, I didn't realize that they actually won the fight. That is awesome. So yeah, when you guys get to go to Vapapalooza and meet people, Randy, at least you'll know who Noah is, and you'll get to talk to him and whatnot. You too, Celtic, if you're going to Vapapalooza, or any of you guys that are going there. I'm going to cry. Sorry, guys. There's also, I'm sitting in the background. I'm just busting out laughing. Malikite is being, he's being funny. Okay, next we have, I am going to bring in somebody here in the Texas area, and I have personally got to meet him before. I have met him before at one of our local meets, and he is opening a store. Now, if you ever are on the show, make sure you pimp out the show too. Beer 30. It looks like 3D Malikite. Y'all are having so much fun. Hey, Dave, how you doing? Let me switch screens. You came in pretty fast.
Yeah, quick.
That's okay. So how you been since I talked to you this morning?
Oh, pretty good.
Though you
Pretty
didn't
good.
get to see me.
Huh?
You didn't get to see me this morning. I was like, we got together. Dave and I got together so that we could do like a test run really fast in the hangout because he's never. You said you've never done this before, right?
No, it's my first time.
Right. So I broke his cherry into the
Yep.
vape community. But I have gotten to speak with him at the vape meet before, and he's getting ready to open another shop. Do you want to discuss about the Addison grand opening?
Yeah. Actually, what's going on is we started shoot back in 2011. We opened a store up in Crossroads, Texas, which was kind of far from Dallas. Here recently, we just got ready to start our second store here in Addison, Texas, which is a place I wanted to put a store for a long time. So on July 5th, we're having our official grand opening. So we're going to have a large cloud contest, kind of how we do at Smokin Crow. We got a ton of prizes. The vendor's going to be giving away. We just got a slew of giveaways.
So-
we got 3 for the cloud contest too.
One question I had about your cloud contest, because a lot of people are doing cloud contests. And last week I had a guest on, or it was 2 weeks ago, I had a guest on, and they decided to come up with blowing bubbles. That way it will affect, everybody can participate. People that are doing T3Ss or EVODs or Aspires, they can actually use those to make bubbles, and whoever had the more bubbles wins. But
Yeah.
with a cloud contest, do you have a specific rule for yours?
On ours, we just try to keep it simple. I want to keep it fun. The last one we had when we opened the Crossroads store, I don't try to complicate it with a bunch of rules, but we just kept it simple. Single battery, any build, kind of just cage match style. You know, we're not going to get all technical and coils and stuff.
Okay, what about mods? Can you use a 30 watt or a 50 watt?
No, we're not going to allow any variable voltage. It's all going to be mechanical.
Okay,
It
straight
can be a
battery.
mechanical box, but it can't be a variable.
Okay, I gotcha.
You can use a single battery. You can use a car battery if you want. We're just kind of like that.
Right.
But, and the biggest thing with these contests is a lot of people get somewhat serious about them.
Oh yeah.
We just try to let everybody come in and try and have a good time and have enough prizes and then just enough raffle giveaways to where everybody can come and win something even if they don't want to do in the cloud contest.
That's really cool. So, did anybody in the chat room have any questions for Dave over at Smokin Crow? And while they're figuring out with the lag time if they have any questions, and you said that it's July 5th at noon, correct?
Yes, July 5th at noon, and we're going to be running from noon. The cloud contest will start at 2 p.m.
Okay.
And then we're going to be running all the way to 8 o'clock. We've got a ton of juice makers coming. We have hardware guys, a couple hardware guys coming. So we have a whole, if you wanted to meet the juice makers from Jason's Juice Joint, Doc Worden's.
Jason, I love Jason.
Yeah, Jason's a great guy.
Go ahead. What were you going to say?
I was going to say Jason's actually our special guest announcer, so he's going to be behind the microphone.
Oh, and his funny voice that he does, I can't even think of the name that he uses.
Oh, Sergey?
Yes! He trips me out. I met Jason before my husband passed away. He came down here and we got together and I got to meet him, and then he came down to visit our shop when I started working over at Innovative Vapers, and it was just like him and Kim, his wife, are just totally awesome people, and his juice is amazing. But I love your juice too. I had a question since I got you, and I just remembered this. Is I still have my 30 ml bottle of apple pie because I remember it won at the Houston meet. And I love this stuff. My question is, and I barely buy it and I barely use it because I want it to last. Now, I've been talking about this on my show, and on Paris's show, she does a show Wednesday nights. Now,
Right.
my question is I sent her over there to buy it, and we couldn't find it.
You can find it
No, we couldn't find apple pie on your site.
on our site. It should be on there.
Oh, okay. Well, you're going to have to send me a link directly to it because we could not find it, and I'm trying to send people to this apple pie juice.
Oh yeah, well I'll double check it, but it should be
Yeah,
on.
I don't know. I was looking through each section, and I'm like, am I freaking missing it or what? So
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, please shoot me a link because, like I say, I talk about the juice all the time, and I love that apple pie because it is a strong flavor. And Paris is one like me where we have to have that strong punch in your face kind of flavor.
Yeah, we've kind of about this bottle, but we haven't done that yet.
Yeah, I love that apple pie. Anyways, well, let's see, what else is going on? So, what is your parking like there, or the parking area? Is it like a standalone store, or are you in a strip mall, or?
We're kind of in a building complex, so we've got tons of parking. So we got
Okay.
more parking. So far, I think we've got over close to 100 people coming,
Oh, wow.
and we got plenty of parking for them and plenty of parking for more.
I was
So
going
the
to say, you're going to need parking for more.
Yeah, I like this store. We've got a lot of parking around it. It's easy access. It's just right at the intersection.
Cool.
My wife Kendra, she handles all of our retail operations, and she's done an amazing job setting this store up. So
Awesome.
I
Okay.
think everybody will be impressed with it.
Well, I'm sure they will, and I can't wait to see the pictures. I know somebody's going to be taking lots of pictures up there in Addison.
Yeah, it should be some good times. Like I said, if anybody's in the Addison, Dallas area, they should come on out. We'll have stickers, T-shirts. Jason's doing a special comp juice for all the people that enter. They get 2 bottles. We're giving away an Ember Mod at a raffle for a local charity.
Nice.
We're giving away Pravari for the grand prize, and just a whole slew of things.
Well, Metroicon, he says, the store looks great, brother.
Appreciate it.
He's in chat. So, but thank you for coming and joining and letting us know what's going to happen with the grand opening. And I hope you guys have a whole bunch of fun, and I wish you success.
All right, I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thanks for having me on.
Thanks, Dave. I'll talk to you soon, hon.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Hit the X button at the top, Dave. There's a little, there you go. Yes, the store does look great. I was looking at a lot of the pictures over there on the website and whatnot, and it was like really freaking cool. Hey, Angel, how are you? So, what is everybody vaping on tonight? By the way, hello, Cali4. I don't know. I think everybody's asleep or just ignoring me. And on Facebook, I mean. Lizard, by the way, big, huge hugs and kisses. Love you. I love you all. I'm mainly doing 2 things. What are those 2 things? Or would it be bad to ask? Heaven. You're vaping on heaven. Unicorn milk by Cutwood. Everybody has some kind of milk. Impressed by Tarot Labs. The Scope Angelic Custard. You still need to try mine. I have a great creme brulee that I just came up with. And somebody actually compared my creme brulee to Jimmy the Juice Man's creme brulee. I think he has it. Or something that he has, a custard or something, I don't know. The stuff that sells out like motherfucker. Have DB night. Well, that sounds good too, Angel. I have yet to find a peach. Oh, wait, I do have a peaches and cream. It's not peaches and cream. It's a peach Beliti tea from Vaporlicious. Vaporlicious, I just adore. And I like their twigs and berries too. And that was because James Martin got me on that. Well, you have to try it sometime, Celtic. Maybe if you're in the show sometime. On Paris' show, you might win and get to try that out. Well, I guess we're just moving freaking along. So, yeah. Maybe I'm going to have Marcy join us. That way she can hang out with me for a little bit and we can BS. Sorry guys, I am just inviting Marcy in to hang out so that she can come hang out with us. Yeah, sure. You might be able to have the contest winner that was on Paris' show. Maybe you can have their juices. They didn't claim their contest. They were supposed to wait till I sent them a coupon code, and apparently they decided not to. They have yet to check their email. One of them did say, I would like this, this, this. So I got it made up. And in the specific 30-70 PG-VG ratio. But they did not wait for the coupon code, and I emailed them the coupon code, and I still have yet to hear from them. So, anyways, maybe when Marcy comes in, I'll bring her in. And then we can do a contest since we have time. And I just wanted to let you guys know that Watch will not be showing tonight. So once the hangout is over, or once the show is over, Watch is not going to be doing his show tonight. Hey, Big D, how are you? Taste my juice. Is that how it is? You like it, don't you, Kyle? I really like my creme brulee. But I've been doing something in the shop. It's called Strawberry Drizzle that I came up with. And that's actually my all-day vape now, besides my normal. But I make 12 ml bottles for whatever reason. I should just make a 30 ml and let it be done. And I need to make another one so it steeps, because when it gets steeps, it's better with age. But anyways, so I go through a 12 ml every 2 days for dripping. Maybe faster. I know what you mean, Celtic. I was just giving you shit. And Marcy apparently isn't paying attention. So, I guess we'll go ahead and bring in, we'll bring in Metro. Since he's here, I'm going to copy his, oh, wait. I'll get him in first, and then Marcy can come in when she gets here. Metro, good luck. I got to try and find you in our chat, and I don't know how. Oh, there you are. There. Oh, it says pewter. I don't know. Apparently Marcy had a sex change.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Okay, bye. There you go, Metro. Come on in. At least anyone think me naughty. I'm naughty though too. Hey Flower Girl, how are you? There's he.
Okay.
I'm so glad you could join us. And we also have Metro, so let me get to my screen of 3 guests. And we're gonna have to rearrange this one, let me tell you.
3, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause wow. My screen regions are all screwed up at this point. Whoa.
That was freaky.
Yeah, and it's still freaky. I'm like, okay. And it's weird because you're half on screen, half off screen.
I'm all on screen here.
There. Well, we'll just do this. We'll rearrange things, apparently. Wow.
Hi, everyone.
Well, I haven't had a chance to get everybody together on here the right way. Well, I still can't get there. It's getting better as I move around. Sorry about that. Anyways, so since we're almost at this point, who cares? I'm just leaving it as is. How are you, Metro?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing just peachy. How are you, Marcy?
Awesome as
That's
always.
good. So, Metro, I thought that I would bring you on so that you could talk personally about the Tarot Labs vape meet.
Yeah, we have our next vape meet, which will be on July 5th, Saturday, I believe, from 12 to 6.
Okay.
It could be different time. I'm not sure. Just show up whenever. I'll be
Okay.
there. We'll be doing the fun stuff like usual. Food, hanging out, good conversation, and yeah, we'll do some giveaways.
Lots
too.
of
I think
vaping?
lots of vaping. That's kind of a staple for there. I think we're giving out a VTR and a few bottles of juice that day.
Nice.
Sure, something else will come up.
So, is this... Okay, Noah, you're in the wrong room. What was I going to ask you? I was going to ask you something and I got sidetracked by Noah. How many people usually attend the meets?
It can vary. Typically, throughout the day between, we see roughly about 40 people throughout the day.
That's good.
It's not bad,
good.
We've only been open at this location for about 2 months.
Okay.
And our next location hopefully is open in the next 2 weeks if my partner
Hey,
gets
Papa.
to work.
So, what is the address
He's in the
there?
room, so... the address for the Vape Meet and Commerce is 2071 East West Maple Road, and that is in Commerce Township, Michigan.
Awesome. Michigan. Ah! Sorry.
Michigan's a cool place. We also have something else coming up in Michigan on September 3rd and 4th.
What's that?
In October 3rd and 4th?
Sorry, October 3rd and 4th. You know what? I'm horrible. Okay.
Vape Expo. You know what? Oh, and I'm not signed in. Hold on.
So, do you plan on being at Vape Expo as well, Metro?
I think you guys will probably see me there.
Now, are you going to be there on a business, or are you going to be there for pleasure?
Hopefully both.
Okay.
Hopefully a little bit of both. No, for sure for business. And then a course for having fun too.
Well, you always have fun anyways, even if you're there on business. But I meant, not setting up a table and, I didn't know how you were going to do it this year.
Yeah, it's we'll have a pretty nice setup there, and of course you can come out and try all of Terra Labs juice, as well as our other brand, which is Enlightened Elixirs. We'll have all those with us.
Nice.
Which will be cool, and it'll be a good time.
I need to try some of those elixirs.
There's a couple unique, interesting ones in there, but all in all, we have a pretty good time. So we'll definitely have one when we all get together in October.
That will be awesome.
October is going to be awesome. We've already got vendors sending checks in for the tables, and we still have 3 months to go. And this is going to be my busiest 3 months, as everybody should know from last year.
I remember last year.
Oh, yeah.
It was funny to see you having the stockpiles of stuff all behind you that you were taking with you.
Yeah, and probably going to be the same this year.
I wouldn't be surprised, and I bet it's going to be more this year.
I'm hoping. Let me get the link for the Vape Expo group in there. It didn't come through.
What the hell, Celtic? What about me? Damn.
And we're gonna have a good time, Marcy.
Oh, most definitely.
So, do you guys plan on attending before, like going and hanging out at the hotel, the day before, like we usually do at Bash?
Most likely. Because I have to come the day before anyway, because I've got so much stuff that I'm going to have to go through and do and...
Right. And set up.
I'm fairly certain the people that will be running the Terra Labs booth are going to have a lot of work ahead of them.
Yes, better.
My actual job for that day is partying with Marcy. That's pretty much what's on my agenda.
You might have to go 2 days before, so 1 day party, 1 day sleep, get things set up, and then get ready to roll.
Well, I've already been summoned to make my apple pie.
Oh, God.
And being summoned, I think I should make 2 bitches.
Yeah, you might need to make more. I have the recipe, and I think it's still, I can't look right now because I believe the recipe is actually behind our hangout. But I think I still have it hanging around here. I really, really want to make it, but you know, it'd be really, really, really dangerous if I didn't make it.
It is. It's good. It's dangerous because, yeah.
Have you ever had the apple pie that she's talking about, Metro?
I have not, but I've been hearing it thrown around for the last few months around here that I've been
I
with
finally
Vape Nat.
got to try it at Bash, and when I tasted, Marcy's like, here, and we're in Lance's room, and she hands it to me, and I take a sip, and she tells me what it is. I take a sip, she's like, be careful, just take a little sip. So I just took a little sip. Oh my God, it tastes nothing like alcohol whatsoever. It was apple pie.
And the thing about it is that batch had been sitting for, what, 6 months?
Yeah, it was damn
So,
good.
yeah.
Shit. And I don't normally drink.
Between Watch, Pewter, Bruce, who else? There were some other people drinking
Well, did
it.
Lance drink it? Oh, you said Lance, didn't you?
He tried some, but I don't think he actually drank it.
Well, you had a lot of people in that room the one night that I went up to get my Gorge Vapers shirt.
Yeah. There was a lot of people.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Well, I know at Vape Expo we're going to have a lot of out-of-towners coming in. I know quite a few people from over at Nuclear Vandalism will be coming in. Papa Ding definitely will be here from New York.
Yay!
Hopefully Sweets will get here. It'd be nice to have everybody come.
Well, Sweets and Papa came into the VapeNet channel, so they're in here. Hello, guys.
And for anybody that's willing to volunteer, get in contact with me either on Facebook or on Skype, and I'll put my Skype address in here. I don't care.
Princess, Relic, all you guys should come down.
Hey, Relic.
It's really, I mean, last year was fun. This year's going to be even better. The Vaping Militia is a big part.
So,
Marcy
are you planning on going to see? So, do you know who all is going to be coming from the Vaping Militia?
I'm hoping everybody.
That would
Joe
be awesome.
will be there. I can assure you, Joe will be there.
Yeah.
Right. Tags up. Don't have tags. Sorry.
I got my tags right here.
These
Tags
two
up.
do.
But yeah, Vaping Militia is a big part of this. All of the proceeds are going to go to the Vaping Militia.
Wow, awesome.
We're going to have raffles for both days. Because I know I've already got juices coming to me. I've already got raffle items coming to me. So
that's awesome. On the website, have you
also,
gotten the sponsors yet? Up, or are you doing that?
We are working on, well, I mean, the thing just went up this week, so.
Right, just the other day.
Yeah, we're still waiting on checks to come in. We're not putting anybody's name up until checks are in, for the simple fact, last year, there was a little mix-up, and, yeah, it was a mess. Well, it wasn't a mess. It still went great.
Right.
But, yeah.
It's hard to get these vape meets and organized, and then you go with the vendors and figuring out when they're going to be there, if they're going to pay. I know, it's going to be crazy.
Yep.
Vendors are busy people.
Yeah. It seems like everybody in the vaping community is, so it's nice that we can all take a time to do the show, or even these vape meets to help our community as well.
Well, I know when we first put the link up for Vape Expo, I hear puppies. When we first put the link up for Vape Expo, Pewter and I were bombarded because it's like people were waiting, and it's
you don't
awesome.
have to mute yourself, Metro.
No, you don't need to mute yourself. My dog's over here whining.
Yeah, mine gets a little obnoxious.
I don't mind one bit. I could care less. I like hearing puppies talk. It makes it feel like this is more a vape community
Kyle.
with everybody.
Night, buddy.
See you later,
Good-
Kyle.
Good night.
It's good to see you.
But what we're planning on is Friday during the day. We're planning on doing, of course, the vape meet. We're looking into doing some type of after party. Then with Saturday, the last half of the vape meet. It's gonna be awesome. It really is.
There will be a party going in my room 24/7.
Woohoo!
A party going around me.
So
20
even if you're not going to be in there in your room, there's still going to be a party in your room.
For sure. I think, I know Papa's coming down from New York. There's quite a few people coming. Princess, I believe you're going to shoot over from wherever you're living at the time, be it in Michigan or Georgia or wherever. But yeah, it's going to be a great time, guys.
And for those who haven't looked at the site yet, please make sure this is an 18+ event. If you're bringing kids, bring somebody to watch them because they will not be allowed in the event area.
No, say that again. I totally missed that.
If anybody comes with kids, this is an 18+ event.
Okay.
So make sure you have somebody to watch your kids because they will not be able to come into the event area. And there is going to be a bar. There is a restaurant in the hotel.
I don't think the restaurant will be ready yet. He said that wasn't going to.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's places around, so if you want, there's a place right across the street, from what I understand, has amazing coffee. I didn't try it last year because late year before because I didn't know about it.
Mm-hmm.
And last year we had it at the Gardens. And anybody that went to our first year, this is the same area that our first year was at.
Okay.
The Clarion Hotel.
And there will be 2 bars that I know of right in. There's one in the atrium. Well, there's 2 in the atrium. There's that small one there, and then the larger one. It's going to be cool.
Paris, stick around. I have something to tell you about Smokin' Crow Princess. So, anyways, but I'm not going to plug it now because we are discussing the whole entire convention and whatnot, and we're talking about Tarot Labs and the vape meet that is coming. So, for those of you in Michigan, if you are in Michigan and close, you need to go and visit Tarot Labs in Michigan so that you can meet up with our own Metro and go to the event. It'll be awesome.
This is on Saturday, starts at noon.
Yes. And goes till way after we close because nobody ever leaves once they get there.
No. It's always nice to hang out at these vape stores. I mean, you lounge, you have fun, you just sit, relax, talk to your friends, and it's a fun time to get out. Before it was where everybody goes to a bar and hangs out, and it's no fun. I mean, we don't
I have
do bars.
to say, Metro puts on some awesome meets. He makes sure everybody's having fun. It's really, and he's got an amazing store.
Thank you. And also at this vape meet, just so everybody knows, we will have 3 new juices in the Tarot Labs line.
Oh.
And possibly another 13 juices added to the Enlightened Elixirs line. So.
Yay, yum.
One will be the Hanged Man. The other is the Lovers. And the long-awaited Death juice.
Oh boy!
Is coming.
The Death card.
Well, it seemed like, what would you pick for that juice, we decided to go with a 100% VG analog
That would be cool.
vape.
Oh, analog.
So it was a pretty cool idea, and those will be available at the meet for everybody to try and hang out and have fun. There's always food and good stuff. So.
Well, I hope you guys have a great time at the meet, and I appreciate you coming on to the show.
Well, thanks for having me, guys. And like I said, I'll see everybody at Vape Expo, if not sooner.
Okay.
So.
Well, thank
Thanks
you,
for having
and
me
I'll
on.
see you on your show.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye, hon. Now, for this few important messages that I also need to say something about is Paris. And Paris on her show just recently did. We were discussing one of my favorite juices, and it's from Smokin Crow, and it's the apple pie. And Paris, you missed it because I had Dave on here from Smokin Crow. He went and he checked on his website, and that's why we couldn't find it, Paris. It was missing. Ah! So.
Okay. Oh, I've never tried
Oh my God, he has the best. We had at our Houston meet, we had some juices, and it was at that time it was the best apple pie. And this is also when John was still around. So and this was the last time that he and I attended a meet. So we tried the apple pie, and I knew it was this one, and I was like, God, this is so fucking good. And it was punch in the face, strong ass flavor. And lo and behold, it was Smokin Crow. So I went up to talk to Dave about it because I wanted to buy it that night, but he didn't take credit cards that night. It was only cash. So I didn't have a credit card. So I said, well, I'll just go ahead and order it online. No big fucking deal. I don't care. Because the juice was good. So I got a 12 mil of this stuff, and I vape very rarely of this stuff because it is so good. So Paris, Dave messaged me just now into our messages, and I will actually copy the link for you so that you can go directly to it, Paris.
Okay, I got a question for Smokin Crow. What is your PG-VG ratio on your juices?
Yes, I do know that, Princess. So Princess, maybe you can answer Marcy's question. For me, let me see. It says do not drink. Okay, well, I'm not going to drink it.
It says, she said 50-50.
Okay.
Dang it.
I know, and I did not realize it. Had you and you know, we're going to start mixing our juices, Marcy, because of your review. We do have a 12 in a 30-70 blend. So and that's in a 12. So we're going to bring a 6 down in our juices too. So that way you can enjoy some of our flavors.
Awesome.
And yeah.
Yeah, Smokin Crow. The reason why I'm asking is because I'm PG sensitive.
Yeah. It just has to be difficult.
I love apple pie. I love apple pie, Smokin Crow, but unfortunately,
yeah, you do.
50-50.
Yeah, this stuff is so fucking amazing.
You can order 100%.
Oh, you can order? Yeah, Marcy, do not let that shit pass you up.
I have to wait.
I know
But
you do, but it's one. This is a 12, and obviously, the PG. God dang, it smells exactly. I mean, exactly like your juice. So, I mean, and I can't taste it because I know if I taste it, because it's, it's strong. But the cinnamon and the apple, and it's just cream your fucking jeans kind of thing. Yeah, you can put your moonshine into this vapor. It's like the perfect combination.
Smokin Crow, I am at 8 milligrams.
Yeah, now, and see, that's the other thing, is I can't do this, so maybe, and I mean, I don't have a lot in there. This is only 12. I'm going to have to order another one in like 3 or like a 6, because I do mostly dripping now, and that would, that would be fucking phenomenal in dripping.
That's pretty much all I do is dripping, but except for my travel
Exactly, Relic. Anyway, so
Yeah.
the point is Paris, you can go to the website. You're welcome, my love. I've just been thinking about you and the juice, and like I said, I had Dave on here, and it dawned on me, oh shit, he doesn't have the apple pie on, so I thought I would mention to it. So, anyways, Paris, you will love the juice, and I suggest you buy it because it is delicious. For any of you that are in there, in the room, hanging out. Yeah, you did, Princess.
You missed what I said. What I said is I'm at 8 milligrams.
I was driving home from work. Oh, he's a slave driver too. He made you work. I know you are, Paris. I think we're all snobs because we have been vaping for so long that we know what we like, and it keeps us off of freaking cigarettes.
Yeah.
And I'm picky, but I've been doing my juices mostly. I still do. Obviously, I always do my butterscotch and my other stuff. I think yep.
I have a lot of juices, but I have my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
OMG has really good double chocolate. That's the only chocolate that I found that I've liked so far. Gorge Vapers, Butterscotch Hammered. Everybody knows me, Butterscotch Hammered.
Do you like his monkey balls?
Butterscotch Hammered is my favorite one.
Okay.
And then Tarot Labs, High Priestess, and
I
Emperor.
really need to try. I need to try so many juices. I mean, my list is already too long, but yeah, Butterscotch Hammered.
Make 3 mil. Oh, Butterscotch Hammered. Yeah, I do 2 of these a month. 260 mils a month. I go through.
There will be tonight, Princess. Which means I also need to order some apple pie. If it comes in 3, Paul is asking if it comes in 3. If it comes in 3, I'm on it like Donkey Kong for the apple pie. And then I'll get around to trying Tarot Labs and whatnot. Which ones did you like on Tarot Labs?
I like High Priestess and Emperor.
Okay. Do you know what the flavor notes are?
Emperor is a vanilla cake with strawberries and
Yeah, I wouldn't like that one.
blueberries. Huh?
Wouldn't like that one. I'm not a cake fan.
Yeah, you need to try it though. Really, it's like amazing. And High Priestess is hot cinnamon, cinnamon candies with a
no.
fruit salad back note.
Can't do anything hot cinnamon type stuff. I haven't had a good cake. But then again, like I say, I don't buy a lot of flavors anymore because I have my favorite Butterscotch. It's Gorge Vapers Butterscotch, and he has a discount.
Vapors. Let me get the
Marcy,
link for it.
hold up your bottle too while you're getting the link. You
All
can
right.
do both.
Hold on. Right here.
We
That
both
is
have
a-
our Gorge Butterscotch. Mine's in 3, and I also have a 120 ml. And use the code VapeNet, or he also has another code, and I can't remember it right now. Here's
Celtic's holding up his bottle.
Thank you, Paris. I appreciate it. Yes, Lance has, like I say, I do butterscotch hammered, and then I do monkey balls hammered. Hammered just means it has extra flavor.
I pretty much tried almost all of his juices.
So
the
have I.
only one that I did not care for at all,
You'll
and
love
he
it.
knows,
She'll love it, really.
Naked Time, I think it's called, the margarita one.
Yeah.
Didn't like, but that's just me.
Why are you crossing your legs, Celtic?
Probably because I have my leg up.
Oh, good God. Well, I got jeans on because I came straight home from work.
Oh!
No hammering Celtic's balls. Oh, there you go. Are you a monkey? Anyway, so yeah, I mean, I've got a favorite from everybody. Like Jason's Juice Joint. I have it in the other room. Sinful is my favorite from him. Smokin' Crow is, of course, the apple pie. It's the only one I have, but it's the one that I like the best. Because, like I say, I'm on a budget and I'm not buying all these juices, and I did get to try it at the Houston meat. Peach Bellini
Right.
tea at Vapalicious. Five Pawns is Gambit and Queenside. Monkey Balls hammered, butterscotch hammered. And of course mine, strawberry drizzle that I do, and I do a creme brulee of mine too. No, I'm not a fan of Skittles. I'm not really still a sweet vendor. Hey, Crowbird, how are you? It's good to see you again. And thank you for the link.
Yes, I have you.
Yeah, I'm not a rainbow vape. We have some Skittles that we get.
You know what? She's not a rainbow vape, but ask her what she says sometimes.
Who, me?
Uh-huh.
Me?
About
Right?
pooping rainbow Skittles.
Oh, I poop rainbows because you gotta be bright, shiny, and happy all the time. So you poop rainbows. Yes. Paula is on there. Just look under, don't look under the Vape Net host. Just look under candies, I think it is.
Yeah, it's under candies.
And it is so good. Yes, I'm still listening. Good Lord. And we're listening to Naked Music Radio again this week. See, we
That's
have a
my
Skittles
turn.
and it tastes more like grape. I can't do grape. Ugh, I'll take your word on that. Well, you should, because you like the butterscotch hammered, so you should probably go with my word on the apple pie, too. Especially for punching the face flavors, especially when you like Queenside, and that's one of my favorites. So apparently we have the same flavor palette,
Yeah.
or like the same flavor. God, Nika! Wow.
What the hell was that? Hold on.
Okay. Anyway, so when Marcy gets back, we're also going to discuss the vape meet that's going to be happening there at Vape Escape as well.
I'm back.
Oh God, what are you wearing? Mommy's tough guy? It's a girl, for God's sakes!
She's tough, though. You should see her go after the pit bull.
That is hilarious. That is so hilarious. That scared the living shit out of me, though.
No, she goes after the pit bull, and the pit bull cowers.
Really?
Yes.
Because her bark is worse than her bite. Take care, Relic. It was good
All
to
right,
see
Relic.
you.
So, yeah, we got vape meet at Vape Escape. We've been doing vape meets there for about 3 years now.
It's been a
Wow.
while. Wow.
3 years.
No way. 3 years? You've been vaping 3
No,
years?
no. Wait a minute. It could be 2 years. I'm
2
trying
years.
to think.
I know it's 2 years for sure.
We start our vape meets there just before our first Vape Expo.
Oh. Well, you're working on 3 years then.
Yeah, I am working on. Oh my God.
So you
Not-
passed your 2,000, 1,000 days for sure.
Did I?
You had to have then. If it's been 3 years.
Well, I
Because that's like
started
2 years and a half
February
or
9th
something.
of 2012.
12 to 13, 13. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm over my 1,000 days.
Good Lord, and you
1,000
didn't even realize it. See, that's why I have an app. Oh, yeah. Nika
Wow.
was that. Yeah, I'm at 673 days today. And I got 730 till, so.
Jeez.
Yeah, so you need to celebrate. I'm not going to be around. I might be around on Tuesday for your show, to watch
Just
your
pray I'm
show.
not sunburned.
So you need to at least say something on your birthday, or my birthday. Since my birthday is Wednesday and your show is Tuesday in July,
Yeah.
so you need to say something on the show. Hopefully I'll be around. 4 years? Paris. Holy crap.
Let's see.
Whatever, Celtic. You were so funny. She's still trying to figure out what day she's at.
Gosh. Wait a minute. 360 times 2.
Okay, I will do that. You need to always let me know when you're going to be around. Post like you do in the mornings when your show, when you're. Do you still have morning shows, Celtic? Because I haven't seen any posts in the morning when I wake up First thing I usually do is when I wake up, I see that you posted, and then I come and see you. I did catch you on the other day, 4 days a week. Okay. Well, how come I caught you that one day? Yesterday? Yesterday you were on. How did I catch you on yesterday?
Were you playing hooky?
Yeah. Wow, Paula, way to go. Oh, you were covering. Okay. Well, just to let some of you guys know that are in the room, Watch will not be on doing his show later. Okay. Well, it was good to see you in the afternoon. It was a surprise. I mean, like I said, I was bouncing rooms. I went to go see you. I went to see Outcast Wally. He was actually broadcasting from a vape meet. So I wanted to say, hey, what's up with them? And my Misfits. I miss my Misfits. I don't get to talk to them much anymore. And then pop on over to see Sean doing an on-air show as well. I think he was just doing a fill-in. It was Saturday. I don't know. I can't keep up with anybody's anymore. I had to work today for all things.
I was on Celtic show the other day,
Nice.
a couple weeks ago. Right after my show, we went over to Celtic show.
Cool. It's always cool to hang out with our other hosts on different networks.
Yeah. Well, he came on here, and we were having some fun, and he's like, bring it on over to my channel now. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I went over there for a little bit.
Yeah, usually after I get out of here, I end up hanging out with Malikite on watching the chat there. Everybody misses each other. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you.
Well, we have to have Celtic back on, because it was fun having him on.
It's always fun to have him and Malikite on. Oh my god, Malikite, he's fucking hilarious, I tell you. And some of these men in the show are just fucking hilarious.
Yeah, 6 is fine.
Oh, Dave, you do not have to worry. An awesome added 100 VG option for your viewers on others. They can call the store. Awesome. That is awesome, Dave. Then I will probably be buying, like you say, with it being at a lower nicotine level. You didn't? I myself. But you don't have to thank me at all. I plug anything. If I like it, I plug it.
Oh, you know I do too.
Yep. Anyways,
I finally... Oh,
go ahead.
No, I got that, what's it called?
I don't know.
Shit. Now I forgot the name of it. Hold on, I'll grab it.
And Celtic, he's like, I plug things too. He likes to.
The G-Plat.
Oh! Tell me about it.
Have
you used it?
It's really easy.
Okay.
But it's really hard.
I like it hard. No.
The reason why I say it's hard is because it doesn't wrap like Canthal.
Well, duh.
Canthal, you can do 4 wraps. I can do 4 wraps.
Uh-huh.
And I do dual wrap, dual coils.
Uh-huh.
I can get it to 0.2. On this, if I do that way, I'm below 1.
Wow. So use less wraps to get more. No, do more wraps to get more resistance.
Yeah, I'm just trying it right now, Paris. I'm not gonna keep vaping it. Hi, Mud. Hi, Kimmy. Yeah, I'm just trying it right now. I'm gonna rebuild everything tonight, but yeah, I thought I would try it out. Somebody sent me some other stuff. It's called Hot Wire.
Yeah.
And that again isn't easy to build.
Hey, Adam Kim.
I was just having a problem with it because he gave me 24 gauge and none of my holes on my stuff is big enough for I know that's.
I was just gonna say, no, not enough. Your hole is not big enough. Yeah, Marcy.
Excuse me. I've been coughing.
Well, we have the Mephisto, and those, I think it's the Mephisto, and those holes are huge on the Mephisto. That's the way it happens around here.
Well,
It's not big
I
enough.
do have the hot wire in my Hades atomizer, so it seems to be working okay so far on that. We'll see. My hole isn't big enough, Ferris. My hole's been not big enough for a while.
Oh my god. Okay, so
I just took this all sorts of downhill.
yeah. So on for that one, I will go ahead and bring in Loretta.
What?
I'm going to bring in Loretta. Excuse me.
Okay.
I was thinking of Victoria over there in our Texas group. I don't know why she's on my mind. She is.
I made her snort.
It's a Paris snort. Oh crap! Undo. I just fucked up my Word document.
Hush.
Copy. Oh wait, I guess I should copy this. I'm going to bring in, if I can find Loretta, there she is. Loretta, for everybody to refresh your memories, she is part of the Chattahoochee Valley Vapers that had a meet on June 19th, and I have a little movie to show when she comes into the room.
Did you like that snort that she made, Smokin' Crow?
And now she's all quiet and half fallen asleep.
What are you doing?
That dog is super freaking cute.
She's my little lover. She's gonna be mad tomorrow because I'm gonna be gone tomorrow.
You did. You missed their meet. That is so sad because apparently Loretta had a fucking kick-ass vape meet. And I will be bringing... There's Loretta. How is my beautiful Loretta?
I'm great. How are you?
I am doing good. So what's been new?
Not too much.
Are you
Kind
planning
of-
your meet?
Things have calmed down a little bit, so now, of course, everybody's wanting to know when the next one's going to be.
Of course. So have you started planning that one?
Started talking about it. We're trying to think of some new ideas to get more ages involved because obviously this event was a 21 and up
Right.
event. And then also to kind of, make sure that we don't exclude people because there's some people in our community that, don't want to be around the alcohol or the bar scene. So we're definitely trying to see what we can actually get into, but we're definitely moving forward on it. So that's always a good thing.
That's cool. And if you didn't know, that is Marcy right next to you. She is part of our vape meets and events and vape networking. So she and Paris help tremendously by adding people. Obviously, Marcy's probably going to be MIA, getting their convention, getting ready to start and planning and whatnot. But Paris is still together, working on adding people into our group.
I'll still probably pop in there and...
At least, as long as you guys add people, I don't care. That's all I need, because I go through everybody's events. If they do events and they invite me, then what I'm doing is, because people aren't sending in their meets anymore, it seems like there's certain people that do, like Randy and whatnot, they send in their meets, and I've got one actually for Randy, and Paula does hers too. But what I do is try to go also in the mornings, is go through my entire event planner as much as I can, and I'll decline it, but I'll still add it to the calendar.
Right.
So, Loretta, I guess I'm going to go ahead and I will show the movie as I pause my sound, and I will show the movie of all the pictures and your event. So you guys might want to adjust your sounds in the room if you're watching. Well, you obviously are watching, but you'll want to turn your sound down because it is a bit loud. Because I don't know why. I tried to adjust the sound. It was just loud.
live without you, but it takes me all the way. I want you to say, yeah, I want you to see.
God, I love this music.
Crazy. Oh, now, tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, you know. I really sure how to feel about it. Talking in the way you move. Makes me feel like I can't live without you, but it takes me all the way. I want you to say, yeah, I want you to see. The reason I hold on.
So, that was the vape meet and event, and it looks like it was a freaking blast.
Yeah,
It was.
So, how long did you guys party?
Well, we started the event officially at 8 p.m.,
Mhm.
and it was really only scheduled to kind of go for 2 hours, and we did all of our hanging out and all of our giveaways and our prizes and our raffles. And at about 10 o'clock, the band went on.
Mhm.
And so a lot of people stayed around and hung out and watched the band play. And obviously, as the hours
Right.
of the night kind of continued, we started to kind of dwindle off. But it was
Right.
definitely a fun night.
It looks like it was a blast too. Welcome back, James. So, how many people attended? I mean, obviously I saw the pictures, but do you have an official count or?
Out of our official count, we have about 65.
Nice.
But I'm sure there were at least a few people there that we weren't aware of.
Right. Hey, kiss. Well, it looked like it was a blast. So, do you guys know where you want to head to the next time?
Well, I was actually talking about it. I actually just got back from a trip up to Augusta to see Rochambeau play up there at a tavern there in Augusta, and we kind of talked about doing something else. They're, of course, very supportive of the vaping community itself and huge backers for us. So once they saw what we did with this vape meet, they're like, well, maybe we could do this again. Let's kind of talk about some ideas. And they had a ton of fun, too. So I know I was talking with them about the video that you put together, and they're super excited to see that.
Right.
So they're definitely wanting to get in on whatever we do next time. But I think if anything, it's taught me that, this is my first vape meet. So
Right.
literally just getting out and asking people for support, talking to people about what we're doing. We've gotten so much support from all the different vendors and the different shops.
Back. You froze.
One of our local shops came in and put a whole box of juice down for people to have. So
Oh, wow.
it was amazing. I think everybody went home with something if they didn't even win a prize. So it was definitely a ton of fun.
Well,
Awesome.
I'm glad you had a blast because it sure looked like a blast. I mean, putting that movie together, I mean, the whole time I'm sitting there just jamming away. I mean, they have a catchy beat and whatnot. I think it was totally awesome.
They do. They are probably one of my favorite local bands. I've been watching them since the first time I saw them here in the Columbus area. And I know after talking with them, they're actually trying to think about getting involved with some vape meets and,
Sorry.
definitely try to see if maybe they can do some after parties or stuff like that. So
Nice.
if anybody's interested, check them out. They're on Facebook. Their page is Rochambeau. They're on Spotify. You can listen to all of their stuff there too.
And I went ahead just now as we were sitting here talking, I went ahead and made the video live now. So
Awesome.
that way people can catch that little clip of all the vape meets in your Chattahoochee, I can't speak, the Chattahoochee Valley Vapers. So,
Awesome. I'm sure they will love that.
And when I will definitely try to grab you for the next debate meet when you holler at me or invite me at least do your. And I do ask though that people now, and I know you guys do, but if you open it up to public, that way I can actually share the event in Vape Meets and Events as well as on Vape Meets and Events, the page as well. And that way maybe it will help bring more in that's in your community, bring more people into your community as well.
Absolutely. Kind of a little tidbit on that. I know when I first started doing this, I thought, well, how can I share this event to all of the different groups?
Right.
And I found out that it's restricted depending on what the actual group setup is.
Oh,
so when
really?
when you post an event to an actual group's page, it's only able to be seen by those members, and if there's any securities restrictions, you can only invite so many people. But it's super simple to add a page, and you can basically admin your own page. That's what I ended up doing for our meet. And then at that point, you can share everything out in public.
Okay.
And I think that's what we did in the very end, and it got so many more views.
Mm-hmm. Well, like I say, just add me to anything, and I will get those into the calendar, and I'll get them, hopefully, so people can see what is going on in those areas.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining me and Marcy, and I appreciate you coming on to the show.
Awesome. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome, and I will talk to you soon.
Okay.
Take care. Bye.
If I can close it.
That's okay. So that was Loretta while she's figuring out her little iPad or her laptop thing. It's at the top somewhere. I know that. But Paula and everybody says hi, Loretta, or goodbye.
Bye.
They can at least still hear you.
Turn off.
I don't know. There's a button. There she
There she
figured
goes.
it out. She is so funny. So, don't be yawning. No time for
Oh,
yawning.
I'm sorry. I went to my grandson's birthday party today.
I bet that was fun.
That was at the beach.
That was where?
At the beach.
At the beach. Okay.
Yeah, they got a little lake that
Ooh.
has a beach there.
Let me see. There's one more person that I might be able to bring on since we do have some time. So I guess, well, I'll go through the calendar of events that are going to be happening this weekend. Actually, I'm on the wrong calendar. I am on the work schedule. Yeah, right. I'm so tired of work. Okay. So, anyways, I will say what's going over this weekend right now. We do have VCCN. Did you see the video on that VCCNE last night?
No, I didn't.
Somebody posted it, and apparently the fire alarms went off. And let me tell you, this is a badass hotel. It was triangle almost shaped, and you could look out your balcony, and you could see everybody's rooms and everybody that's on the balcony. And in those balconies between like a room here and a room here, they had the stripe for the fire alarm that was going up and down, red and blue, but apparently it was going off, and you heard in the background, not cause for an alarm, blah blah blah. It was the funniest thing. Anyways, there's also a meet in Arkansas for the Central Arkansas Vapers. I always say that, Arkansas Vapers on today. Well, I guess we really shouldn't read about today because today's Sunday. This coming week obviously is in Georgia, the one last stand for Forsyth, and I'm probably saying that wrong. That's how we say it at Fort Riley. Forsyth County final public hearing. And then we have in California, they are having a 1-year anniversary party, July 4th. And then in VA in Virginia, they are having the Vape Hampton Roads, has a vape meet going on. Then we have, obviously, in Florida, Howling Moon Vapor is having a vape meet. Then Tarot Labs and Smoking Crow Addison grand opening. Then we have on Sunday the Arizona Vape Club is having a meet on July 6th, as well as Marcy and the crew over there partying it up at Vape Escape Electronic Cigarettes on July 6th at work. And Marcy, while I'm on that one, go ahead and, do you know the address by chance?
It's 544 Rambo Road.
Drive.
In Monroe, Michigan.
Yeah.
Vape Escape. We normally have a meet every other week. One is in Monroe, one's in Ypsilanti. This one, it will be in Monroe.
And, okay.
Just sit there and have a good old time, talk about things, do things. Chuck, a lot of times, will bring his torching gear and start torching mods for people.
Nice.
It's just a good time.
That's good. On, let's see, on July, my birthday, July 9th, we have the Chicks with Wicks. Jennifer Stewart, anyways, is going to be there, and I don't know who else, but at the Refined Vapers grand opening. Then we have on Friday, July 11th, we have the Panama City Vape Meet and Vape. In Nevada, we have VaporCon West. That is going to happen on July 11th. Then we have a Voltage Vapor Shop on July 11th is going to have a vape meet. And on the 12th, we are going to have in Mississippi, we have the North Mississippi Vapers. We're going to have, obviously, VaporCon West again on July 11th. And then Fluid Vapor has their they have their monthly meet with Rob. And then, of course, they continue on to the 13th. So, anyways, go to www.vapenetworking.com for all of the meets and events. Hey, landlady! The Big 60. Who's going to be Big 60? Oh, yeah, but, Celtic, are you a Cancerian too? Or are you a Leo?
I think the 23rd is a Leo.
You're on the cusp. That's what I kind of figured. I thought the 22nd was the cutoff date. I don't know. You know, it's so cool to hear about tarot because I used to do tarot cards all the time. I have one deck that is beautiful, and it's somewhere in Ohio at my brother's garage. But it's my one deck that I just absolutely love. You are. Yes, you are. Because you just had a birthday, what, 3 days ago now? 4 days ago? 3 days. 3 days ago, I think. You do very well as a Cancerian. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I think Celtic does very well with any
anybody?
Anybody.
Any horoscope? No, let me tell you, Cancerians do not get along. You know, and I'm surprised that I get along with Scorpios because usually I'm not supposed to be compatible with a Scorpio by any means. Or Aries, and apparently I do. Because my sister's an
Lady
Aries.
saying not true, not true.
No true, not true, not true. What, one of your decks? Are we talking? You should never give a tarot deck away to somebody.
No, you should not.
That is
Not
bad
unless it is
juju.
unopened.
Yes.
It has to be unopened.
Yes, it does. And
I
then,
had-
and then it's actually a real gift when that is the way it is done.
Okay, we're talking about duct tape here.
Talking duct tape, tarot cards, sticking together, Cancerians, we just go together.
Yeah, I
Oh,
learned
my.
that.
Really?
I learned that.
You were so
You hand
talented.
paint tarot cards? Oh my gosh.
Wow. That's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, right? I didn't realize that so many Wiccans or I consider myself Wiccan. That so many of us are in here. I think that is really freaking cool.
I used to read cards and do numerology and a few things there for a while. I quit doing it. I really want to get back into it.
Yeah. I mean, I used to, the biggest thing for me was there was a time period that I had broke up with somebody. And I was, oh God, I was 25. So what, 10, oh God, more than that. 20 years ago. That, would it be 20 years, 22 years, something like that. Fuck if I know. Anyways, so I went through a big metaphysical part of trying to heal. And so I used my tarot cards. I meditated. I did as much as I possibly could to get into my spiritual form.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the most peaceful and relaxing part of my life, and I would love to get back to that. And hello, Baby Lisa.
It's not hard to get back into it, but it's time consuming because to get to that point, you really have to release
Center yourself,
a lot
right?
of stuff.
Right. And it's hard to do when you're working 6 days a week and you only have 1 day off, and it's every other week.
If you can spend at least an hour a day just to meditate, to get to that peaceful zone.
And make yourself get there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen to Celtic music while you're doing it. Drummers will help you get to that point.
Mine is more Native American as well as the Celtic music.
That's why I said the drummers. The drummers do the Native American.
Right. Yeah, I miss it. You've given me actually quite a few links, Marcy, back when we were discussing it. And it's just to be able to stop and just breathe. Because, you know, so many of us are with this vaping community. We are so busy. You know, you're doing conventions. We're all, you know, Celtic, Malikite, Biker Granny, Dewey, Paris, Lesser Man, and Angel. We're all so busy doing the shows and vape meets and events and getting calendars done. It's just fucking crazy. And then you got all the vendors, and they're busy in their lives. So you just need that one time to just put everything out, release, and enjoy.
I think while I'm working for the next 3 months on these vape meets and events, I'm going to have to take an hour of my time and just relax and meditate.
That's
because
why I take a bath.
If I don't, it's just going to blah.
And you know, though,
I forgot to tell you. I know what my next tattoo is going to be too.
What?
I'm going to get the Gemini sign with the stars around it.
That would be really cool.
And it's going to go right there.
That would be cool. I have so many I want to get. It's ridiculous at this point. I need to know a fucking tattoo artist. Let me tell you.
Well, you just have to fly down here. We got a couple of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, hell. Well, we can keep ringing and kick everybody else out, and then we'll have a girls' night there, and then I'll stay there for, you know, a couple days, and then I'll go down to Newark and stay with my sister, and then she and I will drive up to Bash.
There you go.
Yeah, I want to get Hoops and Yo-Yo. I want to get another Cancerian sign. I have a 69. It's sideways, or I did it sideways on my ankle, and it's in red, so you can't really see it. And then, of course, I want to get John's name and his date of death.
That would be awesome.
I hope so.
It's going to sound funny. I will never put, like, if I were to ever get remarried, I would never put my other half's name on me.
Right.
But if they passed away while we were still married or together, then I would.
Right. And I have Mark's name, who's my ex-husband, and I did that because he actually threatened me into it, so I got it done. So I'm still trying to figure that one. I gotta cover that up. I gotta figure a way to cover that fucking thing up.
Right.
Because I said I would never do that. I would never
Yeah.
put a man's name on my body.
And Celtic's got it right. It's the kiss of death in a relationship.
Yeah. So what I ended up doing actually is what I've got Cancerian, or I've got horoscope signs. So like my brother, I have his, I have mine. I think those are the only two actual ones that I have on my body that are horoscope type things. No, you should never do that.
Nope.
Well, I
like
wanted to
say,
lose
Celtic,
him.
unless they pass away while you are still together.
Right. And I'll do that. I'm getting one at the Huntsville next month. Really? Yeah, well, I've got to have John's. I think that might go like right on my chest. I don't know, but I don't want anything really like where my boobs are.
You don't want anything like this?
No, I don't think I do.
Why?
I don't know why.
It's over my heart.
I do understand that, and that's where I would have John, is on my heart.
Yeah.
But I don't know, because I got some good boobs.
It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt if that's what you're afraid of.
No, I'm so not afraid of pain at all. I like pain.
I need more too, Celtic.
Right.
I mean, when I got this done,
I remember when you got that done too.
I thought it was going to hurt, and the guy's, I mean, he's pressing down on me and everything else, and I'm like, that was what hurt the worst, was him pressing down on me. I'm like, why are you pressing so damn hard? I mean, instead of, cleaning it like they normally do, he was like,
yeah, no thanks. I miss going to mine. I went to, it was, I can't even think of it, Stray Cats in Kansas, when I was at Fort Riley. And that's where I have a few done. I've got a few done in Destin, Florida. I have this one done from Destin, Florida. I guess I do have one from Ohio.
Brandon got a cute one during our last tat party. She got 2 bows, one on each wrist, on this part of each wrist.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Really cute.
Didn't she have them at Bash?
No.
No? So she just got it done.
Yeah, she just got it done at our last tattoo party. 2 weeks ago?
Oh, okay. Do you realize April, May, to June? Bash was only like 2.5 months ago, almost 3 months ago. It's crazy.
It seems like it's been longer.
I know. It seems like it has been forever ago. Oh, cool.
Oh, yes, it was.
Watch. Oh, Watch is going to be around.
How'd you hear that?
He just messaged me.
Oh, okay. Well, then stay tuned for Watch.
Right?
Well, lady, I hope you're able to come to Expo this year. Expo is going to be amazing. There you go, Celtic.
Expo in Michigan.
Yes, in Michigan. Let me get you the link.
In October. Vaping Lisa is right on it. Yes, and then Palooza. I want to go to Palooza. I want to go to all these things. I need a sugar daddy.
There's the link
don't.
to Expo, to
daddy.
the events.
We
are expecting...
Hey, Metal.
Hi, Metal. We are, between Pewter and I, we've probably gotten at least 30 vendors so far, and already people are sending in their checks. And the reason why we're having them send the checks in now is because it's a first pay, first serve.
Yep. Wasn't it that way last year?
Unfortunately, there was a couple that were not. But this year, until we get your check, you do not have a table reserved.
Yeah. My brother lives in Atlanta, so oh, that would be nice, Randy. Well, Randy, please take pictures for me. People
Lisa,
take pictures.
we're looking at least, what did Peter say?
I don't know. He pipped it out on the show one night.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how many he said, and I can't remember. Okay, Lisa. How was that?
Oh my God! Malikite is fucking killing me. Oh my
What'd he
God.
do?
I not no.
What'd he do?
Nothing at all. Sorry. I'll show you later.
Malachite?
Here, let me do just me, and then I'm going to do a share screen, Marcy. I'm going to pull it up on my page, and then I'll do a share screen so nobody else sees it, because I don't want to ruin his show. Oh, well, fucking no. I know. Is that not hilarious or what?
Oh, yeah. Malachite, I love you. I'm talking with Andrew, Lisa. Don't know yet. I'm hoping.
Celtic, that is a nice offer. It's a matter of actually just getting the time off. It is hard to get time off because, like, Vape Bash, I was off for, well, Thursday. I went for a week so that I could spend time with my sister and stay with her, and then go up to Bash on Thursday, then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then left Tuesday because I went back there and stayed the night, and then I ended up leaving. So I was off for an entire week, and that pay just killed me. Luckily, I'm on salary now, so it's a matter of if the boss will let me off. I mean, I have sick days, but I don't fucking take them. I don't get sick.
No problem, Mud.
So I don't know now, since I've never been salary. I don't know the rules of salary and if it's okay or not. Okay, Jen, I downloaded a good picture. Is this the good one? Flickr. I have a Flickr account too, but my Flickr account has to be private. And it's not loading. It's, oh, there it goes. Yes, that is a very good picture. Let me pull it out. God, that sounds so wrong. And let me share screen.
Let me get the hotel price for you. It's actually in the
I don't know if you guys can see that on
paper page.
You probably can't.
Room rates for the event is going to be $89.99.
Okay. Well,
you're looking at $90 per night.
I'm going to do this screen region.
I see it.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll work right or not, but
oh,
it makes it too small.
Do you see what Lester said?
But at least you got it in there. No, I didn't, because I was too busy doing this. But I love that picture. I love being able to give them hugs and hugs. Let me keep it. Lester, you're funny, Jim. You know, I should go as a vendor, and actually, if I see, the reason why I don't go is the boss only wants to go to these events because of if we can do wholesaling, so that we can get more and more vendors for in the shop. But I think it would be good for networking. But I know
It
a lot
is.
of people already, but I can know more people.
Well, and just like, what we're going to be doing with this big event in October, that's an awesome way to network. That's an awesome way to get your your company known. I have seen a lot of companies grow because of these big events.
Well, we do have a Vape Summit is coming. It has been announced. It is coming here in November in the Houston area, which I will probably go. Let me pull that up. It was in our Brazoria County Vapers meet this morning. And it just was brought up. It says this is going to be a big Vegas summit that took place, being hosted by Houston Vape Shop, which of course is the vape layer in Houston. They're great guys, Nam and the crew over there. They're going to be putting on the Vape Summit. It's set for November 7th and 8th. At the NRG Stadium, formerly known as Reliant Park. Registration is now open. And that was brought to my attention by Michael Deviator. So I think it would be really good too. It was 2 weeks ago. That was 2 weeks ago? Wow. That was a show 2 weeks ago. Marcy, that picture from Malikite.
Okay.
Quite funny. Welcome back, Princess. Anyways, Watch will be doing a show tonight, and he's just going to be a little bit late. Yes, Nam does rock.
Oh, and Jen,
I need to go to
by the way, thank you.
Oh, you got your lollipops too? You haven't used them. You haven't sucked them yet, baby.
I can suck one now if you want me to.
Yeah, let me see you suck a pop. See a lollipop. Woo! I could say something so bad, and that would be so bad. Well, I'm definitely going to be going to that Houston Vape Convention. No ifs, ands, or buts. I'm scared to drive into Houston, but I will find a way to get there.
Celtic. Do you like it, Celtic?
He likes it no matter what a woman is doing. So, Marcy, we have 1 minute. We're going to hang around until Watch gets here. So hopefully he'll be taking a few minutes, because actually it's going to be just you for a minute so I can go on my little girl break.
Okay.
I'll give it to Dad, and then Dad will give it to you. So we have to check it more.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm still here. No doing this, Latin lady? Hey, Big Rog. Yeah, he is. Hi, Vampire.
Hey, Vampire.
I just made Celtic go into convulsions.
What'd you do? Hey, Big Rod.
I was just licking on my lollipop.
Now you put it back in your mouth.
I took a drink. Can't drink and
and suck at the same time.
Can't drink and suck at the same time.
So I had a guy from work. One of the girls that is at work, her husband wanted to borrow my garage. I'm like, who asked to borrow somebody's garage? But they're an apartment. So I was like, yeah, sure. What do you need? And he says, well, I need to use it because I got to paint the hood of my car. I'm like, paint the hood of your car? Why would you paint your car in my garage? But I knew why, because of the humidity and all this other stuff. So anyways, he comes over and does it. And then, as soon as that's going on, then my nephew comes down the street. He's his girlfriend lives 2 doors down from me, which is the coolest fucking thing. So Christian comes down and hangs out for a second, and he needed to say a couple, well, he didn't need to, but he did say a couple things, which really meant a lot. So then, and it's like, Malikite's in hangout, and there were like 2 things going on, and I'm trying to rush around because then the guy that was borrowing my garage, Cliff, his wife is one of the employees at our shop. Hey, Watch. So it was crazy busy around here. But anyways, Watch is not feeling good, but here he is, and I believe he will be ready. I think he is ready. Okay, hun, I think I am all set if you are. I am set. So, guys, thank you for joining us on the show. Make sure you come to the show next Sunday. I'm off, so I'll be more prepared. We'll be bringing more people on. Pimp the show! Hell, what the fuck? And
Get people in here.
And we love having you guys. So enjoy the evening, enjoy Watch, and we will talk to you guys soon. Paula, Oz, everybody, Marcy, thank you for joining me, and we'll talk to you all soon. Hey guys.
Love you.
Love you.